Alright, hopefully you watched the last video so you know exactly where we're at. Chapter 13, this checkpoint. As soon as you enter this locker, take a left, and it's a bottle of painkillers in that locker. There's another bottle right there, but as you approach them, watch through this door. Make sure you get everyone dead over here. Watch how easy it is to just peek around this doorway and headshot people one bullet at a time. But once you alert them of your presence, they will start rushing this doorway right here, and you do want to be careful of that because they can run out and do a lot of damage to you. There's no bullet cam to let you know when you've killed everyone, but you will know that you've killed all the enemies in this room because the music will die down and fade out, and Max will start talking about every bastard in the joint, blah 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 blah. And so he's not getting back up. Here comes a guy demonstrating what I was mentioning, just try to rushing me. Look how much damage he did to me right there. So I'm gonna chew up a Vicodin and grab another out of that locker right there. And there's Max running his mouth, so I know the room is clear. Now you can go into the men's locker room for a gold gun part. Once again, we're collecting all the clues and all the gold gun parts as we play through on hard difficulty. In the women's locker room, there is a bottle of painkillers. I'm also showing you the location of every painkiller from here on out. You want to grab that, and whenever you are ready, you can progress through these red double doors, and you need to look to your left. As soon as you go through here, look to your left. You're going to see a guy in a kitchen. Doesn't look like a kitchen from here, but he's in a doorway. Try your best to kill him quickly before he walks past that doorway, because if you don't, it'll just make this section a little more complicated. So try to get him dead really quick, and then there's two more guys. The second guy is always standing right there, and this third guy, sometimes he takes cover in that room like he does in the video here, but sometimes he runs completely out of that room and just runs right up to you. So be prepared for either scenario, and either way, once you've got all three guys dead, you can run up into the kitchen where the first guy was for a gold gun part if you are grabbing the collectibles, and that is for the Walther MPK. And once you're done, you can run into this room where these guys were, and there is a clue on the table for you to examine. The next chapter we will have all of the collectibles collected. There's 3 trophies associated with that, one for all the clues, one for all the tourist locations, which also count as clues, and one for all the gold gun parts. So when you're ready, run through these red doors and immediately take cover on this column. There's only 2 guys here in this room, but you will get a bullet cam once you have killed both of them. And hopefully you brought the grenade launcher. Hopefully you watched the last video and you grabbed that grenade launcher and still have that. And I shot him in the elbow. I'm not really sure how that's fatal, but I'm not complaining. I'll take it. So these guys are dead, and once they are, you can run into this room right here on the left for yet another gold gun part. This will complete the Walther MPK submachine gun, and now we can run over here and complete the Ch13.2 G6. Now notice that bottle of painkillers right there on that counter. I hope you saw me grab them. Make a mental note of where they are. It will come back to importance later. So once you're ready, run to this room over here. It triggers a cutscene, after which you need to immediately switch to the grenade launcher if you still have it. It makes this room really easy because these guys are going to come out as fast as you can, fire a shot, aim right at that elevator door. Now notice they killed me and I'm in a last man standing animation, but I don't even have to fire another shot because my grenade went off during the last man standing and killed all of them. Now a second group is going to come out of the next elevator, so as quick as you can, aim at that as soon as the door is open. Doop! Laid everybody down. And that's how you make really easy and quick work of that. If you fail to get those rounds off fast enough while they're still grouped up and huddled together, then that room's really tricky because of the smoke and everything. Now there's a bottle of painkillers in the medicine cabinet back in the room that we just went in to trigger the cutscene. And you remember the other bottle of painkillers that I told you to make a mental note of and remember? Well, guess what? They have magically respawned. So we're going to exploit that and run over here and grab them again. Whenever you're ready, you can go into either elevator and head on up to the 5th floor. Just run in and hit triangle. And as soon as you get to this next section, you're completely out in the open, and a guy will come running from left to right. Don't let him surprise you, because he can do a lot of damage. You don't have anything to take cover on. He comes out pretty much immediately as soon as that cutscene's over. So I put a hole in his face, and you can run in the room he came out of for yet another bottle of Percocets. And as soon as you go through these gray doors, you want to quickly take cover and make work out of this room, killing everyone as best as you can. Now hopefully you still have the grenade launcher. If you've been following the videos up to this point, or at least for chapter 13, the last video and this one, you should still have it. You should still have a pretty significant number of rounds in it. You want to save them, because as soon as you kill everyone in this room, as soon as you clear this room, it triggers a heavily armored mini boss who comes out. You've already killed 2 of these guys throughout the game. This is pretty much the 3rd one. He comes out, you know, the only thing you can really do is shoot him in the head until his helmet comes off. He's got the he's toting the 30-06 LMG, and what we're gonna do is just pop him with the hammer, the M32 grenade launcher, and thump thump, make him die like that. So trying to kill everyone in this room, you definitely want to try to manually consume your painkillers, because you are at a section where if you get caught in the last man standing here, sometimes the angle of this room could really mess you up, and you could just die, bleed out during your last man standing. So I'm chewing up school buses and trying to keep an eye on where these enemies are going and hiding. Now I ran out of ammo in my pistol, so I am trying to save these grenades, but I did pop around over there just to shut that guy up, and I'm going to run over here and switch to the SMG until I finish everyone off. And if you pay attention and notice, you'll see as soon as I kill the last guy, I happen to be paying attention to when it's the last guy, and you'll notice that like I switch back to the grenade launcher like right before the mini boss comes out. But you know, if you kind of have a sense of where the enemies are and when you've killed them all, headshot, you saw I just switched right there. So as soon as he comes out, I've got that equipped. I'm just gonna go ahead and thump thump. He's still alive. Smoke clears. Thump. And there he goes, doing a nice little jump through the air. And once he is dead, this room is completely clear. And at that point, you want to ditch the M32, because you do not want to be carrying that anymore. You really need something with a lot of bullets for your long gun. Pick up whatever other guns you can find. And this middle office on this wall right here contains a clue for you to examine. And there's one more clue and one more bottle of painkillers in this area before we go through these gray double doors, which lead to another checkpoint, which I will cover in the next video, because I like to keep my videos short. I hate when people make like 40-50 minute videos. So anyway, this back office back here has a bottle of painkillers, and then another clue, which is another laptop. And once you've examined that and you're ready to go and you got good ammo, you can just run through the next set of gray double doors. And that is where I will pause this and pass it off to the video response. So once again, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in a minute.